Well, howdy there again. It's the old friend Bob here. Bob's Science Shop, part 3. And people haven't been asking me enough questions. I won't complain about that. But I had one real intelligent, smart feller, actually, who asked me a question about this here Da Vinci Code, hoopla, whatever you want to call it, because everybody's just going all nuts over it. And he wants to know, people want to know, like, how come if the book's pretty much made up, there's only a few things in it, like some facts, well, we don't deal with them. Well, we have to deal with them, but I mean, because they were put in there, but they're not relevant, and that means they don't fit in, make much, give any solidarity or credence. I'm starting to use big words now. I'm trying to keep it simple for you folks. They just don't have a bearing on it. A lot of it, like I said, is made up. They call it fiction. Okay, now a lot of people raising a ruckus, that's the word I was looking for, raising a ruckus about it, and they're saying, well, this book here, it's saying that Jesus here, that Jesus guy, he's doing bad stuff with women and things like that, and had a bunch of kids, and see, that's all just made up stuff. It's all sposing, like I call it sposing, like suppose like this kind of fit in with this, and this, throw a little of that on top, and you can suppose just about anything, and so I just want to say that because I think that book's a whole lot of sposing, and then folks get all riled up about it. And I don't understand. Well, I do understand because I do have the answers, but the hard part is to explain why these folks get all riled up about it, even though it's kind of made up, most of it. Okay, I'm going to come up with my theory on this, is to explain why. And once I've done this, I just don't want to hear no more about it, because I hear so much about it. It's crazy, Okay, a lot of people are real bored out there, okay? A lot of people just don't have nothing better to do than get all riled up, and they're all looking for something to get riled up about. So you give them something like this, then you make a movie out of it. You put a big star in there, Tom Hanks, and make it into, big blockbuster movie. And the only reason they did that is because everybody's all ruffled up about the book, so they go see the movie. So a lot of people making a hell of a lot of money off of this thing, and that's a big part of it. The fact that it implies certain things now, and this Da Vinci feller, he's a real smart feller, okay? I give him credit there, he's one of my heroes. I can relate to that guy. It's like Einstein and Da Vinci, like them guys, they knew a lot of stuff about a lot of different things, especially Da Vinci there. He was painter, he was designer, he was engineer, a lot of big things and words he does and things, stuff that you wouldn't understand right now. No offense or anything, but very smart feller. Now you figure he comes along, and they're saying he's painting all these things in his pictures that makes out like Jesus did other stuff that the Bible says he didn't do or didn't even mention in the Bible. And this feller who wrote the book there supposes that could have been like this, could have been like that, and he's putting it all on this Da Vinci feller who's real famous, so he's kind of leaning on a famous big name to get his book all happening, and people want to know all about this code, because that's another thing, and I get started on this codes. They find codes in the Bible, they find codes in books, they find codes everywhere. If you look hard enough, you can find codes in the back of the cereal boxes. You read into them and you say, well, cornflakes. Well, actually, the letter C represents a different letter, and you work out a code. You can find stuff in there. And when they start telling you the nutritional requirement, or the nutrition, like the stuff that's on the back of the box, you could get codes out of that too. You could make... Anyway, people are just code crazy, and they're just looking for stuff. I think half the people out there be likely to believe the Pirates of the Caribbean is a real story. Like these people, women especially, watch the soap operas, and then they think they're real people. people just so, I don't know what they, I mean I know, but they're a little wacky. That's what I gotta say. They're hard up for entertainment, even though everybody's trying to provide all kinds of entertainment these days. I mean, entertainment is huge, and that's what this book here is supposed to be. It's entertainment. It's not supposed to be taken for real. Well, people want to take it for real, don't they? Why? Because they like getting riled up. They're like, you know, I don't know, you go over, I won't get political here, but you know, if you go over to the Middle East and you got all those different areas where different people believe different things and they interpret things different to suit whatever they feel they want to do. You know, one of them says it's okay, according to their religion, to, you know, chop people's heads off if they don't believe in the religion, and they feel that's a good thing. Let's go chop some heads off for the Lord, and we'll go to heaven and get good stuff. And you know, and they believe that because it got translated that way for them. You know, there's other people of the same religion. See, I know I'm not mentioning no particular religion because it happens to all of them. And that's I know I'm getting off into the religion thing, but Lord, I tell you, things get just bent and twisted so out of shape these days in the world. That's why I have to come along and try and clear it up. And it's a tough job. People are going to be coming down on me for some of the things I might say. But I got to say my piece. And you got to say your piece. And feel free. I can handle it. Don't get nasty. Just be nice about it when you leave your comments, and don't say you're a jerk, because that just don't do no good for nobody. Okay, and I want to thank the people that's subscribing to my videos, and sometimes you might see me as Bob here, Bob's Science Shop, explaining things like relativity and things, but I got like a multiplied personality, because sometimes when you see me, it's not me, it's my other personalities that come out. Sometimes I'm just a regular guy talking, sometimes I could be anything. Like I said, if you look at my videos, you see that I'm everywhere. I'm omnipresent. I'm the wind. I'm like the wind. I won't go on about that, but I think, have I cleared up the Da Vinci Code thing? Because I was going to throw in like a conspiracy thing just to get, you know, a lot of people to watch this, and I just might do that. If you're watching this looking for the conspiracy part, the only thing, the conspiracy I can see is that the people who write these things and make them into movies are all conspiring to make you spend your money on this here entertainment. But just keep in mind, it's entertainment. That's what I am here, really. I might have a lot of answers, but it's still all meant to be entertaining, which means it's keeping your mind occupied with something other than your life, which you may be having trouble with. So you're looking for to be entertained or distracted, because that's what distraction. Entertainment is a distraction. It's something different from what you're normally doing, really. That's another one of my theories, but my theories just go on and on and on. I tend to do that, so I'm going to cut myself short here now. Well, maybe it ain't that short. Hopefully I kept your attention and entertained you. Please ask me more questions, because I just love to answer them, because I know all the answers, and I'm humble too. But you can tell. So, consider yourself informed. Bob's Science Shop Part 3. Signing off to you now.